It's a topic that's still taboo in Pakistan's conservative Muslim society: sex education. Once married, women face pressure to procreate. Fear of a backlash from Islamic clerics discourages public discussion about family planning, and access to contraceptives is pretty limited. Just 34% of Pakistanis can get them. This means the population continues to boom. There are more than 200 million people in Pakistan, and often individual families feel they can barely manage with so many mouths to feed. Here's DW's Shazib Jalani with more.
Standing up to make a difference. Shahida Sumro is a community health worker in the town of Bhitsha in Sindh province. In a conservative Muslim society, she reaches out to women Pakistan's public health system fails to reach. Today, she's speaking about family planning and reproductive health. But it's not an easy sell.
People are more aware of family planning these days, but they're often reluctant because there are myths and misconceptions about using contraceptives. Some women are afraid that it will make them infertile forever. Others think it's against their religion.
Shahida is not a trained nurse or a doctor, but she lives and works in the community. So when she refers them to the local government-run hospital, they trust her enough to go and get professional help. Reema is a mother of two. This is her first ever visit seeking advice on birth control. The doctor takes her medical history and advises her on her options. An injection for a 3-month gap, pills for a daily use, male contraception, as well as implant method for 5 to 10-year contraception. But unlike her, most women in Pakistan are not allowed to make these choices.
More than the women, it's her in-laws and the husband who call the shots. As doctors, we have to talk to the families because without their consent, women usually can't say no to having babies.
No wonder then, Pakistanis produce more babies than any other country in South Asia except Afghanistan. Millions of these children will never go to school. They will be malnourished because their parents can't afford a decent meal for their large families. Boys may have a better chance of survival, but girls will most likely face a bleak future. The question is, where could this lead Pakistan, a nuclear-armed country lagging way behind its neighbors in human development? To find out, I have come to meet the men of this rural community. At this village meeting, people see benefits in family planning, but they say fear of a backlash from Islamic clerics is a major obstacle.
They say Allah has promised that He will provide food for every child born. They say that family planning is a sin, and who are you to interfere in God's ways? But then we try to explain to them that it is not against the religion. Or why would other Muslim countries promote birth control?
There is no coordination or commitment at the top. In my time here as a doctor, I have never seen a family planning official visit this village. Unless you invest in communities, government plans are doomed for failure.
It's true that decades of militarism and corruption has taken a big toll on Pakistan's social development. But it now seems the biggest long-term threat to the country may not be external, but could come from its unchecked population growth.